Any business that produces and shares documents has a problem. As a chartered accountant myself, I know lots of other accountants and solicitors and financial planners and real estate agents and web developers and lots of other businesses that need to share documents with their clients on a regular basis. But the problem is this: how do we share documents in a way that's secure, efficient, and cost effective? Now, in talking to a lot of other professionals and other businesses, these are the kind of things that I know we're all struggling with. We say things like, my clients keep asking for copies of documents I've already given them. Have you heard yourself say that? How do I share electronic documents without emails bouncing back? And this one is one of my pet hates. How often do I send an email with an attachment around about 10 meg that bounces back because the recipient server won't accept it? How do I reduce all this paperwork and filing around here? If you're thinking about going paperless or mostly paperless, how do you do that in a way that's going to work? How do I keep my clients coming back to my website? I wish clients could easily upload documents themselves through some kind of secure online portal. We hear that kind of thing all the time. How do I add this technology without changing my whole website? So some of the offerings out there are expensive and they require you to change your whole website. I don't want to lose my clients to trendy new firms because I don't use the latest technologies. Like it or not, it's happening more and more that the end users are coming and they're looking across different websites and they're picking people based on how they perceive their technology. It's a fact of life. Like it or not, perception is everything in today's business world, and having an interactive online portal in place may just make the difference. So if you're on the same page as me, then you need a solution. And this is the solution. Client Relationship Portal, CRP for short. So how does a client relationship portal work? What is it? Now, I'm not going to go into any technical jargon here because the reality is you just don't need to know it. Let's break it down to the very simple steps that you'll need to get a portal up and running on your site. So step one is we add a simple login on your existing site. You don't need to change your site. We give you one little snippet of code and it gets put on one or all of your pages. Step two is we upload your client list to CRPortal. We do that through an export from any other system you've got. Step three is you email your clients their username and passwords. Let them know a bit about how to use the system. Step 4, you upload only the things you want to share. So you don't need to worry about uploading all of your internal documents, only the things you want your clients to see. So if you've already got an internal document management system, this doesn't need to replace that. You just take the documents out of that you want to share and put them in the portal separately. Step 5 is your clients get an email notification after the upload. So they get a very simple message that there's something ready to download. Step 6, your client logs in and downloads the documents. They can only see just their records and they're organized in a very efficient manner. Step 7, your client can also upload documents if needed. So if you've got things like questionnaires or signed forms or things like that, your client can easily upload them through the exact same system. Step 8, you share all future documents in the portal. So anything in the future that you want to share with your client, you make it part of your system, you upload the document, client gets a notification, client jumps in when they're ready and downloads the documents. And step 9 is a really important one. Anytime your client needs another copy of that document, they just log in and get it. They don't need to bother you. They don't need to ring up or email or look through their files. They just log in and they get it. And if they need to upload something back, they can do that as well. So you can probably agree that any business that needs to share electronic documents with their clients needs some kind of online portal to do it. So let's quickly go through a few examples of how different industries might use the CRPortal. So accountants, they're an easy one. We're always sharing documents with our clients. Example 1, uploading financial statements and tax returns when complete at the end of the year. Example 2, uploading questionnaires to gather information, and the clients can even complete those questionnaires and upload them back. Example 3, uploading permanent records like trust deeds, constitutions, loan agreements, things like that. Example 4, uploading your invoices and correspondence. There's no need for the client to say, well, I didn't get a copy of that invoice or that statement. It's in the system. Example 5, uploading fact sheets, tax rates and other information. So if you do that stuff at the moment on your website, you can still do that, but if you want to have a more customized experience just for your customers in some kind of secure location that other people can't see, then the CRPortal is the right place for that as well. Now solicitors, an example would be uploading conveyancing documents and details to do with property purchases and sales. The second example is uploading copies of your legal contracts and agreements. How often do you do a contract or an agreement and have the client come back months or years later asking for a copy because they've lost theirs? The third example is questionnaires. Your clients download the questionnaires, complete them, and upload them when they're finished. Example number 4 is chronologically upload progress of litigation. We know that organising and presenting information in a logical fashion can be a big challenge, so we try to help with CRPortal. And example number 5, upload wills and estate planning documents and all those other permanent records your clients may need sometime in the future. For you financial planners out there, you've got to maintain and share a lot of records with your clients. The first example is uploading portfolio performance reports. The second example is uploading copies of all your correspondence in logical chronological order. Example number 3 is uploading share and certificate records, things that they or their accountant might need later on. Example number 4 is uploading all your SOAs, PDSs and other mandatory documents. Example number 5 is uploading copies of the life and TPT insurance policies and any other records like that. Wouldn't it be great if them or their accountant could jump in at any time and download those things without having to come and bother you? And finally, a summary here for any business. One example is upload any document you would usually email. That's a bit of a rule. Example number 2 is upload copies of your newsletter. Example 3, think about things clients tend to ask for twice. They're great things to be put into the CRPortal. Example number 4 is go paperless and get your clients used to logging in. It's going to make you more efficient and it's going to make your business more profitable in the end. Example number 5, give your clients a reason to come back to your website. They've got to come back to log in, and while they're there, they're going to browse and look at all the other things that they don't normally get a chance to come and look at. So let's finish up with thinking about why might you need something like a CRPortal. Well, the main thing is you're going to be efficient and you're going to look professional, and you can't underestimate the value of that in today's world. You're going to get increased customer retention. They're not locked into the system in any legal way, but it's just the way that they're used to coming back, and they would think it's just going to be too hard to go and take all those records and go somewhere else, even though the reality is it's not actually that hard. You're going to be able to use the fact that you've got a CRPortal in your marketing to help attract new customers. The fact is that most businesses in this day and age still don't have an interactive portal for their clients. So it still is a real differentiator, and it just might be the thing that makes people refer. And just remember, you do not need to be a technological whiz to use the system. We can set it up the same day that you call us. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today and begin sharing documents now.